hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood nigga's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. Now, the brother 50 Cent got a show coming out in November, and the name of the show is Hip Hop Homicides, right? But 50 Cent and some of his investigators and shit like that are going to delve into all of the homicides that has been going on within the hip hop industry within the last few years. Now, we hood educated, not lane related. Let us give our portion of understanding as to why we believe all this shit is happening. And we don't believe it got anything to do with empire. And let me explain why, right? Because I know a lot of hood educated residents believe in the empire theory, and some of the hood educated guests might believe in the empire theory. But let's break it down, right? Now, empire is a record company, right? They sign artists with these distribution deals and shit like that. And for the last few years, like, a lot of they artists, after they sign the empire, end up dead. Not just died mysteriously, but killed violently, gun violence and shit like that, right? Just to name a few big time artists, King Von, rest in peace. Mo 3, rest in peace. Young Dolph, rest in peace. All of them were signed to empire, right? Now, let me break some down to y'all, right? Because we hood educated, not lame related. Now, I want to break this down to y'all in a way that we all can understand. So y'all need to walk with me on this one right here. Alright, now let's just say this right here. Let's just say that you, the audience, right? You are married, right? And I'm just going to use a man just to, to get it out the way, right? Men, you are married to a woman, right? Your first wife, right? She ends up killed tragically. Somebody ran up on her, shot her in the head. You had life insurance on it. The insurance company is going to pay you out, right? Now let's just say you get married a year later, right? The wife that you just married end up killed mysteriously. Got killed, knifed, gun, whatever, she died, right? The insurance company is gonna pay out the money. Why? Because you had life insurance on the woman. You get married for a third time, right? This your third wife. She ends up killed. Blunt head force trauma to the head, right? Blunt trauma to the head, right? She died, she's killed. Do you believe in your mind that the insurance company is going to continue to pay you all these hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars every time you get married to a woman they end up dead? At some point, the insurance company is going to say, hold on, man. Wait, hold on. Because we got to understand something, y'all. Insurance companies are in the business of making money, right? They don't like paying out because it takes money from them. They don't like paying out. They are in the business of making profit. They are in the business of making money, right? So now listen, because all y'all know this, if you continue to get married and every time you get married, your wife end up dead, the insurance company gonna say, nah, nigga, hold on, we putting a halt on this payment. And what the insurance company is going to do is they're going to do a full-on investigation, right? Because at some point, the insurance company going to think and say, man, nah, you is behind all these killings. Or you got something to do with all these killings. And you think that we finna continue to pay you knowing that we believe that you behind all these killings? So in order for the insurance company not to pay you, they got to prove that you had something to do with the killing. And once they prove it, they gonna give all that information over to the homicide detectives, and your ass gonna end up in jail. Now this is done not just on this level, because we have a lot of people that try to fraud the insurance companies. And the insurance company will pay you out a couple of times. But if you continue doing the same fraud, the insurance company is not finna pay you. They gonna say, nah, they gonna do an investigation. And nah, they ain't gonna pay you. So That's what I'm trying to get at when it comes to this empire, whole theory of empire, signing artists and having them killed. Do we really believe in our mind, y'all, for real now, that insurance companies are going to continue to allow this record label to sign young artists and have them killed and continue to pay out millions, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars in insurance money without investigating empire? Come on now. We got to use our rational thinking here. Now, I believe, within my understanding, right, empire ain't got shit to do with that shit. And who's to say that empire is even putting life insurance policies on these artists? Where's the evidence? Can somebody show me that? Send that to me in my DM. Go to my Instagram and show me where you can prove to me that empire is putting life insurance policies on their artists. Right? I don't believe it got nothing to do with empire. Let me explain to y'all what I believe it got something to do with. We gotta understand that a lot of these young brothers that are rapping right now are still gangsters. These brothers, has not left that gang mentality, have not left that hood mentality, have not left that gangster mentality alone, even though they making hundreds of thousands of dollars and sometimes millions of dollars. It's something that just within them that they just can't break from, for whatever reason it is. Prime example, rest in peace to the brother King Von, but he didn't have to do it. If King Von would have stayed in that car, and when his homie ran up on him and say, "Hey man, Quando Rondo over here," if King Von would have been like, "Man, I ain't studying that nigga, man. Fuck that. I'm a millionaire now. I'm on the bigger and better things." King Von would still be making that raw ass music right now. We'll be on Crazy Story 4 or 5 right now. But the gangster mentality wouldn't allow him to sit back. The gangster mentality made him get up and do what he had to do. And that cost that young brother his life. That's what's going on. These artists right now today still have attachments to the street. And when you have those attachments to the streets, you got to deal with everything that comes with the streets, regardless if you're a millionaire or a billionaire. If you still in them streets playing, you got to play by the street rules. Win, lose, or draw. Life or death. Now, another thing that I believe that's happening that's causing a lot of these rappers to be killed and shot and their lives to be ended quick is because of the attention that they're seeking. They are seeking the wrong type of attention. You got to understand something. When you running around here with $500,000 worth of jewelry on, and you always flashing in the cameras and shit like that, all on social media, that, man, look, I gotta have 100,000 in my bag wherever I go. You looking like a steak to people that are hungry. You looking like a full course meal to people who are hungry and that are living in poverty. Listen, man, I'm trying to tell y'all something. We wear jewelry for certain reasons, right? There's a time and a place for jewelry. I'm not taking that away from nobody. If you want to buy jewelry, all well with that. Do what you want to do. But at the same time, you got to understand that there's a time and place to wear your jewelry, rappers. You're not supposed to wear your jewelry every fucking day and taking your jewelry on every motherfucking event you go to. Just to go to the goddamn grocery store, you got on $500,000 worth of jewelry. Just to go to the damn strip club, you got on $500,000 worth of jewelry. No, that ain't, look, you looking like a steak. There's a time and a place. A lot of people that are intelligent, right, wear their jewelry for certain events, BET Awards. I'm putting on all my shit now because, I know everybody watching. I got the world watching this shit. I gotta let these motherfuckers know, hey man, shit, I'm worth a couple $1 million around this motherfucker just in jewelry. MTV Awards, shit, hey man, I'm glistening. I gotta let you motherfuckers see this shit. I ain't playing no games, right? Events, that's where you wear your jewelry, right? Because now you showing out in front of the world and you letting the world know, hey, and that these events is top-notch security. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Why? Because the mass majority of people in there got money just like you. But when you wearing that shit around motherfuckers in the ghettos across America, and these motherfuckers is poor, broke, and starving, you asking for it. Unfortunately, you asking for it. You can't just be wearing that type of shit everywhere you go. There's a time and a place for that shit. For an example, right? Everybody know the rapper J. Cole, right? Everybody know the rapper Kendrick Lamar. Multi-millionaires, without a question about it. If you seen J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar at a store or you know, at a chicken and waffles or something like that, some type of restaurant, the first thing in your mind is not gonna be robbery, even if you a robber. Why? Because these artists right here are worth all those millions of dollars, but they don't put it in the face of the poor. You see what I'm saying? They don't be, hey, I got $200,000 in cash. They don't do that. I got $500 million in jewelry. They don't do that. Right? So the first thought when you see them is not robbery. It's just like, hey man, hey, that last album you had, dog, was cold than a motherfucker. Right? The thought of robbery don't even entertain your mind if you even a robber, even if you on bullshit, because they don't put out that type of energy. But for all you rappers that put out that type of energy, you gotta expect what's coming. You run around here with all that jewelry and thinking that motherfuckers will not cut off your head for it, cut your arm off for it. You running around here showing all that motherfucking money like a motherfucker would not put their life on the line to rob you to get that money. For an example, the young boy, the 17-year-old boy that just got caught up on PNB Rock murder. Come to find out, this boy was fresh out of juvenile on an ankle monitor. The boy was on an ankle monitor, y'all, and risked his life. All because of this glistening shit, all that bling blow. You see what I'm saying? Because we gotta understand, we wear jewelry to attract attention. All that shit glistening and popping, blinging all in the motherfucker eyes and shit like that, you are attracting attention. But it all depends on what type of attention that you want to attract. Like I said before, there's a time and a place. You go to a nice event, you attracting the right attention. People are looking. Oh, okay, nice. Hood educated. Wow. Go to the hood. Hey man, damn, that nigga right there, icy. Ooh, I'm on his ass, bro. As soon as he come out that motherfucking store, I'm on his ass. Right? This is the world. This how shit goes. I'm talking about, man, somebody got to start educating these rappers. Not only that, man, like I said before, these rappers need some type of security force. If you're gonna sign a deal to a record label, man, they got to, hey, you got to have mandatory motherfucking security if you're gonna have on all your jewelry. Mandatory security if you're gonna be showing $1 million in the face of all these people in the world. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they gotta start putting these type of things in place. Why? To protect the artist. This hood educated, not lane related. If I said anything that caused you to think, please hit that like button and subscribe. Peace.